Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in today. I have 2 returns I want to share with you and then also my monthly empties. So let's get started. I want to start with the 2 returns, and this one I actually haven't returned yet, but it's going to be going back to the store any day. It's the e.l.f. Oil-Free SPF 15 Flawless Finish Foundation in Sand. And there's 0.68 fluid ounce, retails for $6 at Walmart. I heard about this from Laura from Shake Up Makeup, and she was talking about this foundation. And unfortunately it didn't work out for me, the main reason being that it just didn't fit for my skin tone. It has more of a pink peach neutral undertone, and for me I need a yellow undertone. I have kind of a strong yellowy look to my skin, tone to my skin, so this was just not the right color match. Another thing I noticed, I liked the finish of this quite a bit, but I have oily skin on my forehead, and within maybe like 4 or 5 hours it was starting to break down and kind of break up on my forehead, so I will return this one. The next item is one that I've already returned. It's the Smith's Natural Deodorant Stick in Bergamot and Lime, and I'll insert a picture so you can see what it looks like. It was 3.25 ounce for $8.99 at Target. I picked mine up at my local health food store for the same price. Some positives or pluses for this product: sulfate-free, phthalate-free, paraben-free, aluminum-free, formaldehyde-free. It's vegan, cruelty-free, and gluten-free. I ended up returning this because after I used it a couple of times, I started noticing some bumps in my armpit. I don't know if it was just clogging the pores in my armpit, but it was really unsightly, and it unfortunately just didn't work out for me. I think it might have been the baking soda. I know some ladies here on YouTube have talked about all-natural deodorants and their experiences, and some people shared that baking soda, just the concentration that they have in some of these all-natural deodorants, it can help with sweating and odor, but it also can irritate the skin. So I think that might have been it. I'm using the Meow Meow Tweet for an all-natural deodorant, and I'm liking that better than the Schmidt's. I liked the scent, this bergamot and lime scent, quite a bit, but I don't really want little bumps in my armpit, so I did return that. The next item is going to be an empty. I'm going to shift over into my empties, and this first item is the Lancome Bifacial Double Action Eye Makeup Remover. This is a little sample. I think I got this for like a 100-point perk, 1.7 fluid ounces. I definitely scoop these up when I see them as 100-point perks or different perks available at Sephora. They're a bit expensive though. 4.2 ounce retails for $30, 6.7 ounce retails for $39. I think it would be worth it to buy the larger size because you're getting 6.7 ounces for only $9 more. But every time I try a sample of this, I like it more and more. And who knows, maybe one day at these like 20% off sales, I'll pick up a full size of this. One thing I don't like about this little mini size is that the cap doesn't screw on very well and it leaks sometimes during travel. So I don't like traveling with that item, but for an eye makeup remover, I think it does a great job removing my waterproof eye makeup as well as just like eyeshadow. Next item is the Roden & Fields Proactive Solution Refining Mask. Sulfur Acne Treatment, and this is 3.5 ounce container. I broke it open and scooped every last little bit out, and I have a full size that I'm already using too. I purchased these on eBay, so I don't have a price for you because it kind of fluctuates up and down depending on the buyer, but I really like this. I think this is the older version of the mask. I really like this. I notice a difference for my skin from when I use it at night, and then in the morning I feel like there's less inflammation and less breakouts, so that is definitely a plus, and I have another one of these. The next product I used up is an eye cream. This is a little sample size of the Lancome Genifique Youth Activating Eye Cream. This is the little sample size. A full size is 0.5 ounce for $67. This is a lightweight cream gel hybrid. It felt nice under my eyes, didn't irritate under my eyes. I could apply my concealer on top and it didn't make it look crepey or weird looking or ball up. So those are definitely big pluses for this product. I feel like the Lancome Multi-Action Eye Cream that I used a few months ago was a little bit more hydrating, a little bit thicker, good for winter time. This one is nice for springtime. As the weather is warming up, I don't feel like I need as much hydration. The Old Spice Bear Glove Deodorant, 3 ounce, retails for $3.97 at Walmart. This is from the Wild Collection. This is just the deodorant, it's not the antiperspirant, but it reminds me of Caribbean Cool. I remember as a teenager and as a preteen I used that deodorant. I'm not sure if any of you remember. Let me know in the comments if you remember the Caribbean Cool deodorant. I can't remember the name, like the manufacturer, but let me know if you remember that scent. This reminds me of it. It's a little bit more musky, a little bit more manly, but it definitely has that undercurrent and undertone of the Caribbean Cool scent. I prefer this over the Pure Sport, oh gosh, I just stuttered, over the Pure Sport deodorant that I used up a couple of months ago. I have to reapply this though. If it's a hot day outside, I have to apply this usually around like 2, 3 o'clock midday. I like it better than a lot of the natural deodorants I've tried. So it's kind of, I've been trying new natural deodorants and testing them out, but I always seem to go back to the Old Spice deodorant. If I'm going out for a special function or something like that, I want to make sure that I'm using something a little bit stronger. This is the Victoria's Secrets Oh So Sexy Fragrance Wash, and 3.4 ounce. This is almost completely full. Unfortunately, this really irritates certain sensitive parts of my skin, so I will not be using this as a body wash, but I love the Oh So Sexy perfume. My sister-in-law gifted me a gift set, and I am loving the perfume. The scent is absolutely wonderful. Unfortunately, the fragrance wash is a little too harsh for me, so I will probably use that as a hand wash. The Laura Mercier Foundation Primer Protect SPF 30, $38 for 1.7 ounce. This is a little sample. I put a line on this because I thought I was going to put it in a project pan, but I didn't end up putting it in a project pan. This cream feels lightweight, it sinks into my skin. It made my skin feel really smooth, like a nice base for putting down foundation on top. I like the SPF 30 for added sun protection. It didn't feel like sunscreen, which is always a plus for me. I'm not sure at that price point I would purchase this again, but I enjoyed using that as a sample. The Exfoliating Apricot Facial Towelettes, 30 count for $3.59. This is an Up and Up Target brand. I got sucked into the packaging and got it because of this juicy looking peach on here, and these were terrible. These are some of the worst wipes that I've used. They have little orange bumps on them, and they were just it was too exfoliating. I felt like it was kind of harsh. The smell wasn't all that great. I was expecting something like the Burt's Bees peach where it was a little sweeter. This just smelled chemically to me, and they were dry. I had to wet them with water to remove my makeup, and I didn't even try it around my eyes, but definitely would not repurchase those. The 100% Pure Coconut Hand Buttercream 2 ounce for $2, I wish, $12. This is a really, really nice hand cream. It's 100% natural, 100% vegan. It's really, truly an all-natural product. It's very hydrating. It's more hydrating and thicker than their body creams because I have a full size of the body cream. And this, I really like it. It's vegan, it's all natural. If you look at all the ingredients, it has all kinds of all natural ingredients in here. And I really like the coconut scent from 100% Pure. I feel like it's not like that sickly, sweet smelling coconut. It's more of a fresh, I don't know, there's just something about this scent that I really enjoy. I have 2 of the body creams in the coconut, and I purchased this for myself for Christmas. I think I had like a 20% off coupon for 100% Pure, so I purchased it and I enjoyed that quite a bit. But I don't think I'd purchase the little hand cream again. I might just squirt some of my body cream into a little container and use that instead, because $12 is pretty expensive. Oop, knocking stuff over. This face brush is going out. It's the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, $8.99 at Ulta. It just seems to really keep some of the foundation in here. I've washed it and washed it. I bought this years ago. It works fine, it works okay, but it leaves streaks when I put on my foundation. I prefer to use a sponge, and it's just an older brush. I think I'm gonna move it out of my collection. The Real Techniques Miracle Sculpting Facial Sponge, $5.99 at Target. I got this from Octoly to test out. There's 2 little pieces because it broke in half, but it's really just one little sponge. It has a little contour here, and that's where it broke. That's where it kind of started ripping within a couple of weeks of using it. I even think within a couple of times of using it. I was washing it, and that was like the weak spot is where it kind of curves in right here. Started ripping out. It definitely lasted longer than I thought it would. I thought it would tear up super fast, but I ended up getting a couple of months out of this. I like how bouncy this was. It's definitely a bouncier sponge. You get it wet, use it to apply your foundation. It's definitely bouncier than the Beauty Blender. And I felt like it didn't suck up my foundation like into the sponge as much as my Beauty Blender does. So I would definitely consider purchasing maybe the regular Real Techniques sponge, not the one with the curves and contours. I did like the little part for under my eyes, but it just broke so quickly. So I'm not gonna purchase this one again. I may try their regular sponge that looks kind of similar to the shape of the Beauty Blender. The next item I used up is the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Kiss Lip Butter. 0.21 ounce retails for $18. I received this through Octoly for free to test out and to do a review, and I did a review a couple months ago, so now I'm just doing my empties on this. This is made in the USA, no parabens, phthalates, animal byproducts, synthetic color. It's formulated with acai and coconut oil. It feels very hydrating on my lips, it feels nice, and it smells divine. It has that Brazilian caramel pistachio cream kind of scent that's similar to the Brazilian Boom Boom cream that I rave about and I love. Also, it's a very large applicator. The product is clear, so you don't really have to worry about it when you're applying it to your lips. You don't have to worry about the color traveling outside your lip line or anything because there's no color to it. The packaging is only so-so in my mind. This little top kind of bounces up and down, and I feel like it's not very secure, so I wouldn't travel with this product. Another thing, I ran out of this really quickly. Granted, I was using it 2, 3, 4 times a day sometimes to reapply, especially during the winter months. Besides the packaging, the biggest hurdle for me for this product would be the price at $18. That's expensive for a lip balm. Even if it smells really good and it works really well, $18 is expensive. I think I could justify purchasing it for around $10. And also there's a Badger Creamy Cocoa Butter Lip Balm I've used in the past. $4.99 for 0.25 ounce. I get it at my natural health food store. It's more natural and a lot less expensive. It's the same large size like jumbo stick. It's organic, cruelty-free, fair trade, etc. It isn't as yummy smelling as this one, but I feel like for the price, I'll probably purchase the Badger one instead. The OCC concealer, sadly this is discontinued. I put it in another pot and I decluttered this in my concealer declutter, and I will link that down below. But this is around 4 years old, maybe even a little bit older. It works great to cover up blemishes, but I've noticed that it's starting to break me out when I'm using it on my face now, so I think that the product has gone bad. I love the color match on that, but it's time to go. Calvin Klein Euphoria, 1.7 ounce retails for $72. It's sensual, it's rich, it's more mature. The notes are pomegranate persimmon, green notes, black orchid, lotus blossom, liquid amber, mahogany wood, black violet, and cream accord. So it's definitely more of a sexy nighttime scent. I am holding a different perfume, sorry. This is the Calvin Klein Euphoria that I used up. That one is the Marc Jacobs Daisy, and I'll get into that one now. So Calvin Klein, I wouldn't purchase another one of these. I think it smells nice, but it is a bit on the mature side, and I prefer other scents over that one. Marc Jacobs Daisy, 1.7 ounce full size retails for $80. I didn't like this, surprisingly. It's more floral, and I think it was too feminine and whimsical for me. There's just something about this that I really did not like. It faded quickly. I think I even liked the Calvin Klein more than the Marc Jacobs Daisy. The keynotes are strawberry, violet leaves, jasmine, and white woods, which I thought I would like based on the notes, but something was just really turning me off. I have a chapstick Green Tea Mint, and that's from the Chapstick brand. It's a new line from Chapstick, 100% natural lip butters with naturally sourced ingredients, contains sunflower oil, coconut oil, avocado oil, olive oil, shea butter, and beeswax. So with the beeswax, it's not vegan, but it's more of a natural product. It claims 8-hour moisture. I did not find that at all. It's not true, and I don't know why they would say that. It is a good price though, and I felt like this was a nice product. I received this from Influencer for free to test out, and this was, oh my gosh, almost a year ago. I have a pair of fake lashes that I've tried to put on before, but unfortunately the band is really thick and stiff and it won't curve around my very round eyeballs, and they're the Sephora Cabaret lashes, and they were reduced to $2.99, maybe because they're not a very good product. So I'm going to be getting rid of those. And the last empty I have is the Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrub and Coconut Lime. 18 ounce retails for $6.48 at Walmart. You can get them at Ulta for $7.99. This is one of my favorite scrubs. It doesn't leave your shower feeling slick afterwards, but it does a great job exfoliating, and they have some really nice scents. This scent was just okay. I prefer the Hawaiian Kukui or the Kukui over this one. That's my favorite one, but I feel like it's really hard to find. They say they have it at Ulta for $7.99, and I would purchase that scent over the Coconut Lime. This was still okay. I like the formula, but I prefer the Hawaiian scent. those were my empties. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, please let me know down in the comments. Let me know if you've heard of or tried out that Caribbean Cool deodorant. I'd be curious to see if anyone else remembers that. But thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you super soon and have a good one. Bye.